How many times have you had a piece of lace or some type of an image that you would like to have cut in half, or in a certain section it's too large? And like in this example here, if I have a piece of lace and I want to make it to fit a card, I'm just going to draw a box, and perhaps it has to fit into this box. Let me thicken that so you can see it better. There we go. Um, if I go and I shrink it down to that size, everything gets smaller, and you may not necessarily want it to be smaller. There is a way to cut it down so that it will fit inside of this box, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. So one of the things I first need to do is make sure that my lace is up on top, so I'm going to bring it to the front. And then I also need to ungroup it because the cut tool will not recognize it as long as it's grouped. So if you're in the Pro software, you just hit this box to break group. If you are in the regular software, go up to shape and then go to either break group or break all. So in this case, I'm going to hit break all because there's a lot of little squares or little triangles there. And my software is running really slow right now because I'm doing this recording, I'm uploading and doing all sorts of things, so please bear with me. So it should be broken now. Now I'm going to go over here to where it says Move Point Tool. I'm going to click on it, and it brings up a bar here of a menu here of all sorts of things. And what I want to do is click on the pair of scissors that says Cut Straight Line. It is the second pair of scissors from the left. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go where this line is that I've created because that's where I need for it to fit. I'm going to leave my cursor there. I'm going to hold my shift key because that's going to give me a straight line. And then I'm going to click on the left side of my mouse, and you have to cross over it. And as you can see, everything went black because it just split that the way that I needed for it to. I'm going to go into my wireframe for you to see that. So you can see now it's split. And if I draw a box around here, it's a separate piece, and I can just hit a delete button. And that way, these are still the same size, but it fits in the area that you want. In fact, there's a little section here that still doesn't fit. So I'm going to zero in on that so I can see it better. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. Move Point Tool, second pair of scissors. I'm going to go on the line outside of the lace, and I'm going to hit my shift key. I'm going to hit my left mouse button, and I'm going to pull a straight line down below. You might not be able to see it because I have it in wireframe, but I went below the horizontal line, and I'm going to let go now. And if it worked correctly, I'll go to my arrow key. I'm going to try to group this area, and it did. And I'm going to hit delete, and there, now everything fits in here perfectly. I'll take it out of wireframe. I'm going to grab this together, go to my lock button, which is group with transparency, and you can see that everything fits inside that card shape now. So when you have laces, sometimes when you go to make them smaller, the holes inside the lace become so small that they don't cut well. Well, now you know how to make them so that it'll retain its original size and shape, and you'll be able to cut them to the size that you need. I hope that this has been helpful.